So today, I wanted to talk about a topic that's very popular right now due to the popularity in the Fallout show. With the Fallout show being so successful recently, and altogether really, everyone has returned to 76, Vegas, 3, 4, 1, 2, which also brings up the question, when is Fallout 5 going to be coming out? Now, I personally would consider myself a Fallout fan since I've played from Vegas to 76. Uh, Maybe, obviously, maybe not. I wasn't old enough when the game came out, but I have played it recently. Enjoyed the game quite a bit. So I did some research before I did this video, made sure that I knew what I was talking about. Fallout 5 is expected to come out in 2030 or later. I will have been graduated, old enough to move out, and probably most likely have my own house at that time. So I don't know if that says a lot or not, but so people are saying, I just watched a video, which is what kind of made me want to make this one. I don't remember the guy's name. If I get it, I'm going to comment it down below, so I'm not trying to copy him or anything. But I am taking heavy inspiration from some of the stuff he said. So, is the question that I have is Bethesda ruining Fallout? Depending on who you ask, they would say yes or no. I could see either argument. With the Fallout show success, even the Fallout 76 success that we have right now. This loading screen's from 76. That's a random fact, but still. So is Bethesda ruining Fallout? I personally would say yes. Cause like I've said it in the other video that I have, I didn't enjoy season 1. I haven't started season 2 yet, but I need to. I'm behind, but I say yes because just they've been more worried about, and I don't have anything to say bad about the Elder Scrolls or Dark Souls or any of that stuff. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. I have never played a Dark Souls or Elder Scrolls game. I think they made Oblivion. I haven't played Oblivion. The only Bethesda game I've ever played has been Fallout. So I may not be able to speak on this topic too much, but I think that 2030 is insane because we got Fallout 4 in 2015, and we got 76 in about I think 2018 or 2017, 18 or 19. Pretty close together. Most of the Fallout games, besides some of the ones they didn't make, which would be 1 and 2, were pretty close to each other. So you gotta wonder, why 2030? Why focus on Elder Scrolls and remaking the same game 100 times? Now, and that's not supposed to be a mean thing. It's just there's like 7 or 8 Elder Scrolls. Like I said, I've never played the game. I don't understand, but I feel like that's a little bit unnecessary. So 2030 or more, that is 8 years or more from now. That is absurd. So I guess the real question would be, well, that I've said before, is Fallout or Bethesda ruined Fallout? Like I said, yes, but let's talk more about Fallout 5. Fallout 5 is supposed to be a direct continuation of, I can't remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be very similar to Fallout 4. I don't know if it's a continuation, just because they made it look similar in the actual picture and stuff, but I guess they've kind of always done that. So, there's not much information on Fallout 5, being that, it's so far away, they probably haven't even started on it. But you also have to add in delays or, I don't know, just not, because sometimes when a game is made, like I play on PlayStation, Sons of the Forest, a game that I've looked very forward to, only on Steam and maybe even Xbox. I don't think it's on console. Some games will go straight to one platform and not the others. Red Dead 2 was given to PlayStation a year before Xbox and PC, I believe. Or I think just PC. So you gotta counter in all that. Is the wait worth it? Is 8 years worth waiting? If you're watching this and you play video games, you've probably heard about GTA 6. Is that worth it? That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother channel, most likely, because I only do Fallout, but that would be an hour-long video of multiple things, but so Fallout 5 is going to be an 8-year wait. Now, comment down below what you think, if you want to. I'm not forcing you to comment if you want to. Well, if you think Fallout 5 will be worth it, what do you think it's going to be about? So, with that being said, what do I think about it? Do I think it's going to be worth the wait? Now, I'm going to be honest, I did not like Fallout 4 very much. I think the combat's alright. Their VATS, probably the best VATS we've had in the series. At least it's up there. But Fallout 4, compared to Vegas, doesn't have, I've heard people say replayability, whatever that means. I think most of the characters are borderline annoying. A lot of the spots feel unfinished in Fallout 4. I think they did good on the allies, but I don't know how I feel about allies following you around. I don't know if they did that in Vegas. I didn't really get that far into the game. I just really walked around. I didn't really do missions or anything. Or actually, yeah, you can. I've seen videos on it, but so yeah. I'm going to say Fallout 5, if it's going, and I think I already said it, it's going to be back to solo, so it won't be like 76, which honestly is kind of sad, being that I've very much enjoyed Fallout 76, and probably will continue to, as long as I have this channel, most likely. But, so Fallout 5, I don't think it's going to be worth it, most likely. Just because they've had some really mid games in there. But they've also had some good ones. Pretty much, 3 is considered to be the greatest in Vegas, but I don't think Bethesda made Vegas. Actually, hold on, I'll check. Okay. Yes, it was made by Bethesda. And if it was, at least they worked on the project. So, so yeah, they've made some good games, but I think 4 and 76, the two most recent ones, haven't been great. But that's a topic that I've already covered. And maybe I'll even cover Fallout 4, maybe not after this, but maybe tomorrow or something. But, yeah. So, what this whole video is supposed to be about is it's not even the topic of Fallout 5 or anything. Well, kind of. The big question is, and I've said this 300 times now, I'm pretty sure. Horrible memory, but I'm pretty sure I have. Is Bethesda ruining Fallout? So let's dive into that. So now this is more so talking about 76, 4, Vegas. We're going to go from 3 to Vegas to 4 to Fallout Shelter, which I don't know why I'm counting, and 76. Now let's go to Fallout 3. Considered to be the best of the whole series. I've seen multiple videos. I didn't play it personally. I was more into Call of Duty at that time. Or actually, I probably wasn't even alive at that time. But still, Fallout 3, maybe the best in the series. Like I said, I don't know. I would say Vegas. Lots of people would argue 3. It's definitely the most commercially successful. because I do think that it's probably just a little bit more popular than Vegas, because Fallout 3 is the game that got many people into the series of Fallout. So then we have Vegas, which was in 2010, and is, I believe, literally months older than me. Only a couple months. So 2010, it was made. Vegas was a great game. I think if it didn't win Game of the Year, it definitely should have. Good storyline, good allies, good map, good combat. I didn't find a problem with the game, personally. Then, not much to say on Vegas. I mean, it's when you search up Fallout, you're gonna see Vegas most likely. Like YouTube or Google, it'll show Vegas just because Vegas is such a good game. Then you have 4, which I'm gonna dive deep into. Fallout 4, I would say, is probably my least favorite out of the Fallout series. I'd go months of hating Fallout just because they don't pay much attention to the game, and when they do, it's just stupid shit, stupid stuff. Sorry about that. Excuse my language there, but I think that Fallout 4 is, and it's not even overrated. I'm not the only person who thinks this stuff. I think a lot of people dislike Fallout 4 for many, many reasons, but my main thing for Fallout 4 is I think that they handled the settlements wrong. It just came back to me for some reason. I think they handled the settlements wrong. I think that, I meant factions, sorry. Jesus. They handled the factions wrong, they handled the faction missions wrong, they handled the faction members wrong. Like, for example, and no matter what you do, which it's kind of always a Fallout thing, but you are going to kill another faction. Like, for example, my first and second playthrough, I did so many playthroughs of that game, is the Minutemen. So, for the Minutemen, a faction that's supposedly, friendly with everybody, pretty much wants everybody else dead, including the Railroad. You kill the Railroad, the Institute, and the Brotherhood. The Railroad's actually the only instance of a good faction and good members, I would say. I'm a big fan of Deacon, I believe his name is, and most of the people in that faction, but so then we go to Shelter, which don't have much to say about that game, but it utterly sucks. It's another problem with Fallout 4 is you can't keep the people happy for nothing. You can put trillions of beds for like 5 people. You can do food, water, defenses, good little houses. Doesn't matter to them. It is impossible to keep them happy. That game is just, and it's a pretty much a mobile game, but it's also on PlayStation and probably Xbox and Steam. So now the biggest offender of them all pretty much is 76. So with that, now think about what I've said. I good things for 3 in Vegas. Then we got to 4, Shelter, and 76, the most recent. Now, I'm going to talk more about this after I finish up for 76. Fallout 76 came out and was unplayable. So many bugs that plagued the game. And just everything was wrong with the game. The game wasn't supposed to survive, and it did. Which I'm sure plenty of people are happy about, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who aren't. Just because, I mean, these are people who have made great games. Bethesda is not a bad studio whatsoever, if you ask me. But they do make some stupid decisions with their games. But the thing with 76 is it's multiplayer. Some people don't like that, some people do. You have people who started in 3, you have people who've played since 1 who don't like that and have like the solo. And I'll be honest, I do too. But I think that 76 did a couple things good. Like the camp building system compared to 4 is superior. And I've made a bunch of videos about this stuff. Because I love to build. in Fallout. Well, 4 and 76, the two you can build in. But you're so limited in 4, which you still kind of are in 76, but... So, with everything that I've said, the last 3 games have been less than stellar. They've been kind of mediocre. So is Fallout 5 genuinely going to be worth it, given the track record for the most recent games? That's for you guys to decide. I have my opinions. You have yours. I would love to hear them. So yeah, we're at 15 minutes right now, and I've been yapping for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna end it there. And hopefully this gave you an understanding of what they're doing with the Fallout series and stuff like that. So yeah.